Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. We are in a new location today. Actually, if you've ever watched any of my vlogs in the past year or two, you'd know where I am. I'm in Happy Thoughts. If it seems like I cut off abruptly, it's probably because somebody showed up to pick up their order. The store's closed because it's the lockdown. But customers can do curbside pickups, so I'm just hanging out in the store today and it's very quiet. I don't have a lot of orders to pack, so I decided I would film my video here because I love the lighting in the store and I'm gonna take full advantage. So yeah, today we're talking about why I decided to get a P.O. box. And I don't really need to explain myself, but to be honest, I also do, because it was a specific incident that led me to actually bite the bullet and get a P.O. box. And I'm gonna tell you a bit how it works, you know, in case you're interested. I'm in Canada. Canada Post is tricky, so who knows if it's the same for you. I've heard getting a P.O. box via USPS is way easier. So with my business being home-based, you know, I run it out of my house, I didn't need a P.O. box necessarily. All of my business mail came to my house. If anybody needed to send anything to me, like a business or something like that, they would send it to my house, and I wouldn't give them the address until I'd approved them sending a package. Like if somebody wanted to gift me something to review in a video, they wouldn't get my address till I'd said, yes, you can send this to me. So that really did cut down on people just sending me stuff all willy-nilly. I'm not saying that I've gotten a huge volume of things. Nobody's gifted me anything since I got the P.O. box a month and a half ago. Just saying. I didn't want to necessarily have my address be public because first, it's my house, and second, I didn't want to get a bunch of stuff that I didn't pre-approve because I don't need it. Yeah, the thing is when you own a business, you have to put a return address on orders that you send out, and for your email newsletter, you have to put a mailing address at the bottom of the newsletter. It automatically populates there, but it has to be a legitimate mailing address because legally, at least in Canada, I'm not sure if that's the case for everywhere, there has to be a mailing address where someone can write a physical letter back to you to ask to be removed from the mailing list, even though there's a button in the bottom of the email that says unsubscribe, right? So my address was literally being sent to 500 plus people for a while, you know, once or twice a month, which is a little scary, but most people don't read that stuff, so it didn't really concern me. But there was a close call, basically. So when I'd had channel members, no, just before I turned on channel members, I had a particular person start a channel that, and their only video to this point, or the last time I looked, which was, I don't know, a month ago, the only video they'd posted was a video of them using my footage and then counting the calories that I ate in a what I eat in a day video. And technically, I guess it might be considered fair use. However, when I went to YouTube about it. I submitted for a copyright violation, and YouTube agreed it was a copyright violation and they took the video down. Then the next course of action, and I've had this happen before, where someone has done something like that, they claim it's fair use, and there's like a standard email they send out that says like, we'll sue you if you decide to take this further, or like if you don't get the video reinstated, right? If you ignore it, which is what I did, the video will be reinstated. It just takes a little while. So I don't know, it makes me feel icky when people do things like that. When they take my video, obviously I've put it on the internet and so they can do what they want with it, I guess. But taking it, chopping it up, calling it fair use while counting the calories I ate that day, or I've had people in the past put it in like a compilation video making fun of fat people, all kinds of things. Doesn't make you feel really comfortable, right? So the video's been reinstated, and I'm not telling you the channel name so you can go watch it and search it out. I'm just not. But I did block that person. I had seen like a couple comments from them. They weren't like rude or anything, but I blocked the person so they can't actively comment on my channel. Because if you'd watched any of my content before and were an active viewer or subscriber, you would understand, like you would know that I won't feel comfortable with someone doing that. Even if what you're saying is like, Danielle doesn't actually eat 9 million calories a day like all of the haters think, or if you're counteracting, it's like, that's not what I'm about. And so it made me feel icky. I blocked them. And when I started channel members, they were able to join as a channel member, and I'm not sure how long like they stuck around, but when I canceled channel members, obviously like they can't be a channel member anymore. And I was like, why would someone want to give me $5 a month to not be able to comment on videos, to not be able to like do anything except watch the videos? I don't even know why YouTube would allow someone to become a channel member when they've been blocked, like why that would be even a possibility. So I'm really confused. Got no answers out of YouTube, and I've asked them several times. Not like I have enough followers or subscribers to warrant them answering me in any way, shape, or form. So like they became a channel member. And I was like, okay, that's weird, cool. Then they ordered from my store, and that is when I discovered, well, their mailing address was in the same city as me, in an area of town I'm in all the time because it's very close to one of our big thrift stores. So when the stores are open, I'm there all the time. In one of my videos, I drive right past the apartment that they had me send their package to. So I was like, oh, okay, this is like not just in theory this person could find me. No, this person could genuinely find my address, hunt me down, do whatever. People do hunt down YouTubers and people in the public eye, like an influencer or content creator, and hurt them. It's happened. People dox them, where they send hate mail to their house, or like they call the police on their house or whatever. No, I'm not letting that happen. It frightened me. So I sent their package. I didn't cancel it. I sent it to the address. I removed my address. I cut it off of the packing slip. I removed it from the envelope. Like, I didn't send a return address label. And by the end of the week, I had gotten a P.O. box, or like the next week. And now it goes, when I purchase a shipping label, it has the P.O. box on it. When I send out an email for my newsletter, it has the P.O. box on it. And that's really all the P.O. box is supposed to do, is protect my address. It's for safety reasons more than anything, because I don't want to have to leave the internet because I feel safe. I love interacting with people. I love growing the community that I have. I love growing my business and making things. But I will not allow someone to make me feel safe, even if what they think they're doing is okay. And I'm not going to say, like, don't purchase from me, even if you're a troll or you don't like me. Go ahead, spend your money, like, do whatever you want, it's your money. But I'm not going to give you my address freely, right? And it was just so close to home that it really, really frightened me for a while. And this happened at like the end of February-ish. It's something that really, it did play mentally with me for most of March, trying to figure things out and like being frightened. So anyways, yeah, got a P.O. box. Wasn't the easiest thing to get. I got it in like a Shoppers Drug Mart. There's not a lot of like standalone just post offices. Most of them are in a Shoppers Drug Mart or Rexall. So like you can only get to them during store hours. That's okay. I don't check it often, you know. But I went to call, like, I know you can get one through UPS, but if you're a business, you have to pay more, even if you literally just have it so that nobody, like, so you're not getting packages there. It's just, they charge you more because it takes more work, according to the person on the other end of the phone. I'm like, maybe you should see how many packages I'm getting first before you try charging me more, because some people will get like a UPS post office, like a P.O. box, just so like they know their packages will always be delivered somewhere safe, and a person can get a new package every single day and not be a business and be charged less. So that was weird. I wasn't about to pay more just because I'm a business. I'm one person in a business. So, oh, and then I went to Canada Post, and Canada Post has decided that you must be incorporated in order to get a P.O. box under your business name. So my post office box is registered in my name. It can say like Rebellious Clove, care of Danielle McAllister, like Danielle McAllister hyphen Rebellious Clove, like that's how, but like it has to go out in, it has to be sent in my name, not my business name, if something's being sent, because the post office box is in my name, because I'm not incorporated. I have no reason to be incorporated. It costs like a lot of money to incorporate your business. And when I went, like, Shoppers Drug Mart has, like, basically they're connected to Canada Post through a computer system, and they can't go any further in the sign up process without getting these documents. So like they needed an article of incorporation. Okay, I had a customer come, so anyway, Canada Post required a article of incorporation. I have no need to get incorporated. I'm one person. It costs too much money to incorporate for me to be one person. I don't make enough money to make it, to justify it, right? Like if I was making quite a bit of income and it would be better for me on taxes to basically just take a salary out of my business, which I don't. Like I take what I need for bills and that's about it. So if it was worth it to be incorporated, I would be, but it's not. Then the really comical part, okay, they needed a letter from the company the incorporated company that said I can open a P.O. box on behalf of the business from me, for me, to get permission to open the P.O. box. It's just like one big circle, just like back and forth. Dumbest thing I've ever heard. I understand, like, they need to protect themselves, that like someone's not just like siphoning the mail off of, or like all of the packages off into some other place, right? I get that, okay? But there was no option to put in that I'm a sole proprietor, okay? There was no other option, which is infuriating, considering Canada Post and their small business marketing says how much they want to help you grow your business and all of these things. And it's just, they market so heavily on the, we want to help you with your small business, but I can't even get a small business post office box. Like, totally messed up, right? So I literally cried at Canada Post. I was like, you don't understand. I've called so many different places trying to sort this out. No one, every place I called was like, they're like, we can't tell you the cost until you come and do it. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Like, isn't there just like a standard fee for how much it is? Like, if I want it for 3 months and then I'll re-up it when that 3 months is up. Also, when I finally did get signed up, they're like, okay, so we're not 100% sure, because you're getting this not in a business name, but in a personal name. We're not 100% sure that this won't reroute your mail. I was like, what? So like my credit card statements could show up there. If I'm not paying for mail rerouting, like when you move, how, if they'd had my original address, my actual mailing address, would it get rerouted? Just how? Like, why would that happen? And to be honest, after I cried, they felt really bad for me, and they were being so nice. Like, we had the manager out there, because like it got to the point where I was just like, I just need to do this because I'm potentially being stalked, and I need to feel safe. And like, this is when I started crying. I literally, like, in a pandemic, I was laying with my face on the counter, like my forehead on the counter, sobbing out of frustration. And like, I really wasn't mad at them, but I'm like, this is the worst. Like, why is it set up like this? She's like, literally, I'm an employee of Shoppers Drug Mart and I have no idea. Like, we just have to follow the rules. I'm like, that I totally understand. I'm not blaming you for this. You're just getting the brunt of my frustration, and I apologize for that. So, you know. But yeah, it was so frustrating, so annoying, and I really, like, it shouldn't be that difficult, you know? It really shouldn't be that difficult. So far, so good. None of my mail has been rerouted to the post office box. I've only gone once since I got it, like, well over a month ago. All I had was junk mail. Nothing else was there. I've gotten everything else to me. Most of my bills are paper, or like paperless anyway. Like, even my cell phone bill comes to via text. It was so, like, it shouldn't have been that hard. And I honestly had been trying to do this for the whole day, and finally just was like, screw it, I'm just gonna go in, see what I can do. And I've never been so frustrated in my life. Anyway, I did set my Amazon business wish list, which is like linked in the description. I created it because it's like, these are the things that I want to get next for my business. So it's there. Not saying you should buy me anything, not saying you should do that, not even saying you have to send me anything, but it's linked, and I set it so that it goes to the P.O. box, because I wasn't gonna do that. And then my sister was like, you know, they can just call up and be like, hey, I just want to make sure that this went to the right address, and then Amazon will give your address. So I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna make sure we put that as the P.O. box then. You guys can send me cards if you want. letters, whatever. Don't spend your money on me though. Like, I'm not expecting anything. If you want to send me a card, a postcard, I do collect postcards from wherever people are. So I have like a scrapbook, like a journal thing that I put all the postcards I have in. So if you want to send me one, I wouldn't be opposed, but don't like buy me presents or anything like that, you know? I'm also not going to like unbox P.O. Box stuff on video, because that really just encourages people to send you things, and like excessive things. So say like me as a small business owner, the part of a marketing expense could be sending things to an influencer or content creator who opens stuff on video from their P.O. box and it's like, oh, this is such and such brand, I'll link it in the description, or these cool earrings are from such and such, they're a small like woman-owned business or whatever. It's like a marketing thing to give away stuff like that, and I'm not going to encourage that. Like, if something shows up and I really like it, I will share it. However, I'm not going all Casey Neistat with like huge P.O. box unboxings. That's not my style, and yeah. Not quite editing Danielle here, because I forgot to add into the video that if you're watching this on the day it comes out or the week it comes out, thank you, I appreciate that. Leave a comment down below, tell me when you watched it. Were you here first? Please, I'd love to hear. But also, today, this video is going out at 5 p.m. today, Wednesday, April 28th. I'm doing a shop update with a ton of wired headbands, scrunchies, and some jewelry items with recycled rose quartz, earrings, and some choker necklaces that are like a gold plated. They're beautiful, I love them. They are super limited because they are necklaces that are 18 inches, so they're not really plus size friendly. I did get extenders for them, so they extend up to 3 inches longer, you know, because it wouldn't even fit my neck then. Anyway, I got extenders for them, but once they're gone, they're never coming back, because they are chains that I purchased forever ago. And I wasn't really thinking about them needing to be size inclusive or anything like that. So just want to give you a heads up. If you like them, get them while you can, because once they're gone, I'm not bringing them back. I may figure out how to do something similar that is inclusive of all sizes, but that's not on the radar right now. So just want to give you a heads up, okay? There is a shop update happening today at 5 p.m. That is April 28th, 5 p.m. Eastern. If you're watching this at 7 in the morning when it goes out, or whenever I put it out today, get on the email list, because you'll get an email reminder, okay? Thanks for hanging out. Anyways, that's the story of the P.O. box. If you want to send me something, feel free. Not an obligation at all. I'm gonna put it so it appears in the description of the videos when I automatically upload them from here on out. And yeah, anyway, thanks for listening to me for a while now, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.